Until now, we haven't talked about the SSL certificate. Even in this scenario, there is still a possibility that the communication can be compromised. Let's see how. A hacker can act as a proxy. When the server sends its public key to the client, the hacker can intercept it. The hacker can create their own public and private key and send their public key to the client instead. Now the client generates a symmetric key and encrypts it using the hacker's public key. When this encrypted key is sent, the hacker can decrypt it using their private key, obtain the symmetric key, and then encrypt it using the server's public key before sending it to the server. Now, when the client sends data to the server, the hacker can intercept it and decrypt it using the symmetric key they have obtained. The client thinks it is communicating securely with the server, but in reality, it is communicating through the hacker. So, how do we protect against this type of attack? There is where SSL certificates come into play. As we know, our server has its own public and private keys. To verify its identity, it uses an SSL certificate which is issued by a trusted authority. Let's suppose the authority is Firebender. The server requests Firebender to generate an SSL certificate. To do this, the server provides its public key to the Firebender. Firebender also has its own public and private keys. It creates a certificate that contains the domain name of the website and the server's public key. The certificate is then signed using Firebender's private key, creating a digital signature by combining the server's public key and the Firebender's public key. Now, when a connection is established, the server sends both its public key and the certificate to the client. The client is not sure whether the public key belongs to the server or a hacker, so it verifies the certificate. Since the certificate was issued by Firebenders, the client uses Firebender's public key, which is already trusted, to verify the signature on the certificate. If the signature matches, the client can be sure that the public key belongs to the real server. If the public key had been from a hacker, the signature will not match. Once the verification is successful, the client trusts the server's public key and the secure communication process continues.